and we got to taste a lot of the whiskey that they make, which is really fun. We learned about the history, how they made it, how Old Dominic came about, all the way from the 1800s until now. So, 10 out of 10.
In Italy in 1843. Italy at the time, by the time he became a teenager, was experiencing a bit of a civil war. So he decided that he was a lover and not a fighter, and he asked his mom if he could come over to the States to kind of avoid having to enlist into that war, right? So
Sorry, excuse me.
last chance to use the restroom. So, on this wall is going to give you a representation of what you're about to see. We're going to talk really briefly about the Memphis water because it is very special. Then we're going to go back and we're going to look at how we make our product using the grains, batch cooking, fermentation, distillation, spirit aging, and bottling. Now, when it comes to water, Memphians have always known this, but now the rest of the world does. We have the best water in the United States and possibly the world. I believe that. That's right. Nothing to do with it. I'm gonna take that with me. Like one of the better designs that we've had. And this is our bottling line. So our production team is really, really small. But this building itself is a fusion of a few buildings. One actually used to be owned by E.H. Crump. I told you he had keys. But they did a huge project and facelift on this place. They actually put about 5 miles of piping throughout the building to be able to transport things from room to room, outside to inside. It's a whole thing. It's water everywhere. But production team is really small. This business, even though they kind of still do things by hand, it kind of helps them do it a little bit faster. So this machine basically it's New American Oak. Other things in this room that you'll see, store bins. This is strictly for whiskey, white lightning. At this point, it hasn't been aged at all. It'll either be a surplus, like they built some barrels, and then something that's stored in there. Steam on this side too, because they'll buy the barrels up before they fill them, and they'll actually steam them first to kind of soften that wood, kind of aerate those flavors a little bit. A lot of your, actually 60% of your flavor and your color actually comes from the wood in the barrel itself. And wheat. So it works on a 100% scale. Each one possessing its own flavor. Corn will give you sweetness, rye is your spice. Wheat is the grassy flavor, and malted barley is like the toastier notes, like malt. In that piping that's in the milling room, there's going to be a few of these in there. And the purpose of these is to not only push everything through the system, but it's also going to do some grinding of those grains. Because we need these grains to be small enough to expose the enzymes, because later on when we cook them, we're going to have to add yeast to that batch. So we
Like yeast or something. It does, the grape juice.
What you're smelling is called distiller's beer. So, truth be told, because beer is basically the same process, we could actually stop here and just start selling beer if we wanted to. This process takes about 4 to 6 days to ferment. These tanks hold 1,800 gallons. That is the grains and the beer combined.
It is hot, yeah.
It's hot.
It's real hot. Yeah, it's that.
Oh,
You see it bubble? You see it bubble?
I see it bubbling. I'm curious now. I'm gonna touch it.
It tastes like beer.
It's very grainy. Empty tank. Interesting.
Once we get into the distillate state, they have 2 separate tanks. This is the low wine spirit tank. This is the high wine spirit tank. Inside, you have a temperature gauge, and also you can gauge the alcohol per volume.
Water.
Black still is going to be our gin. Now, gin still looks a little cool. That's because you can do more to gin if you want. So, again, our master distiller, you can see that whiskey actually soaked into the wood itself. Show you the newer one. You tell the difference. All right, guys, find a seat.
It's tasting time.
I know anything that they hope to taste or experience.
I want it all.
You were shopping. So, vodka gin is going to be on the 100 scale, 75% corn, 13% rye, 12% malted barley. So this is going to be really sweet, but like kind of a sharp, clean, crisp type of vodka. And this one is special because this is that special one that we do the vapor infusion of the essential oils. So it's going to be honey belt.
It's really good.
Honey belt is an actual fruit. It grows about 6 weeks out of the year in Florida. You love it or you hate it. But I believe ours is more tolerable than others. And it's because of that smaller amount of juniper in it. Juniper is that pine cone type taste. So it's going to have chamomile, Delta root, licorice root, ginger root, grapefruit peel,
Watch that one out.
now we are going on a little roller coaster ride. Okay? I hope you're ready because that vodka was 80 proof. So this one is fairly new. It got released last year. This is going to follow the bourbon mash bill and not the Tennessee whiskey. So this is going to be 52% corn, 44% rye. So our bourbons double down as high rye by default. And the black store is malted barley. So this one, maybe on the nose, you might be able to pick up maybe like some caramel, cinnamon. Okay. I feel like it's more of a buttery oat type barley. This is going to be, again, sweeter in the front. mostly because of the corn content and also the maple in that charcoal. But then you're gonna get a smokier finish. So this is like a medium bodied whiskey. This is actually really good. Kind of like top right here. It's kind of like Tennessee whiskey. We also do different variations of this whiskey. We have a 6-barrel that is 128 proof and it's really spicy. And we have a bottle and bond version, which bottle and bond has its extra set of qualifications. It has to be a 5-year at 100 proof. This is one of our research and development things. Hence the smaller bottle as you can. So going back to our production team, we have some really great people on our team. They do a lot of experimenting and they do a lot of crossing ideas with breweries around here. This is one of those efforts. This came out around Christmas time. This is called the Nutcracker. So this is going to be a nut brown ale aged bourbon. So we're going to take that ale barrel and we're going to age our bourbon in there.
Is this the one I'm in?
This is the next to last.
Yeah.
Anybody's
We got the Tennessee Whiskey Trails passport.
You put that information in, they send you a free poker set. Well, it's not really free. You got to drink to get it.
And a token. Had a great time. We came out on the deck of the Old Dominic Distillery, and this is what it looks like here on the rooftop. There's Gus's Chicken right across the street. And they over there acting silly, y'all. Every time we get together, it's a party. Sister-in-law and brother-in-law. Apartments. Let's see what else. This area is closed, but I think it's closed up here, but the young lady who was our bartender and tour guide said we can come up, so we did. And you can kind of see the distillery through these windows. It's so cool. Y'all, this is a super budget friendly outing for us. This is literally $15 here in our area. And we did a whole tour of the distillery and we got to taste a lot of the whiskey that they make, which is really fun. We learned about the history, how they made it, how Old Dominick's came about, all the way from the 1800s until now. So 10 out of 10.
Are you excited?
All right there.